Number 1 says a student asked to compare the relative densities of the liquids. The student put the liquids into cups 2 at a time. Which list shows the liquids in order from the most dense to the least dense? So a student was asked to compare the relative densities of 4 liquids. It's not actually 4, it's actually 3. The student put the liquids into cups 2 at a time. Which list shows the liquids in order from the most dense to the least dense? So we're wanting them from the most dense to the least dense. So I'm going to put MD for most dense and draw a line to least dense. Where will my most dense items be? Let's see. Connor, where will my most dense items be? At the bottom. So I'm just down here. I'm going to write most dense. And Connor, if they're at the bottom, what's going to be on the top then? The least dense. So I'm just going to put least dense here across all of them. Because we remember dense equals down. Awesome. So if I'm wanting the most dense to the least dense, let's look at our first column here. Lila. What would I put? Would I put B or A? What would I put first? What's my most dense liquid? Knowing that most dense is down and least dense is further up. Which is my most dense liquid, A or B? Most dense. Think I have here. A. So I'm going to put A because that's my most dense, and then I'm going to put B. I'm going to leave some space because I know I have one more liquid to fit in there. Excellent. Okay, now we're going to do that for the second column. Who can tell me what the most dense liquid is? Well, pool pops. Dylan, on column 2 here, which is my most dense? Which one? Most dense. Look at the second column, C and B. Which is my most dense? What's my most dense liquid in this second column? Most dense is down. Is C or B most dense? If most dense is down at the bottom, which liquid's towards the bottom? C. Is that what you're saying? C? Okay, I thought you were saying B. C. So C is more dense than B. So I'm going to put C here, C and B, not knowing if C is more dense or less dense than A. So right now I have that. And let's see what we can do. We're going to look at column 3 over here. Jason, which is most dense, A or C? A. Excellent. So A is more dense than C. So I have C right here, and I know that A is more dense than C. So if I know it's more dense, I can put it like that. And my answer would be right here. A, C, B. A is the most dense. B is the least dense. Let's see if we can find our answer. On A, if you look, they have B first. That takes B out. That takes A out. On B, it's A. That's correct. But then they have B. So that takes B out. On C, they have C first. We know A should be first. That takes C out. And on D, they have A, then C, and then B. Our answer is that D.